What's going on, day sleepers? It's Al Hags, and I'm here today to bring you guys the important information you have all been waiting for. Perfect Armor Tier 13. Is that any good? And how does it compare to Goldor? This armor set was recently released alongside the Diamond and Gold Essence shops. You can craft the perfect Tier 13 by combining the perfectly cut Diamond and Tier 12 armor together in an anvil. The perfectly cut diamond can be purchased from the Diamond Essence shop for 1,000 Diamond Essence and 2 Refined Diamond. This is the armor set I will be using for the test. Flawless Gemstones, Giant Reforged, G6, P6. And on the other set, we do not have G6 or P6, but I do not think it would affect the test that much. You can also see that it has 2 Master Stars. So we'll be doing this on floor 7 as to not affect the test because the perfect chestplate does not have any Master Stars on it. Okay, if we jump right into it, we have the Goldor on first. You can see the enchantments right there. And during this test, I'm not using a blue whale for the start. So if we check our EHP, 917k. And with the perfect, it is 1 mil. And with the blue whale, we are going to see 1.3 mil EHP with the perfect armor. And we put the Goldor on. And with the Goldor, we are going to see 1.2 mil EHP. So if we calculate it, it is a 102,000 difference between without blue whale and a 53,000 with the blue whale. But you have to keep in mind that with Goldor, you get 10% less damage taken from withers, and that stacks on all the pieces because it's not a set bonus, it's per piece. So we're gonna jump in right now and see how much damage we take with the perfect armor starting first. Okay, looks like we're taking about 197 damage with the perfect armor. Okay, we're gonna switch to Goldor. And hold up, we're actually taking more damage with the Goldor, even though we get that 10% less damage from wither mobs. What is going on here? We couldn't really get too much of an idea off of that, so I jumped straight into the boss room just to see how much damage we take, starting off with the Goldor. And I'm not really taking too much damage. This is only floor 7, so I did this test with both armor sets and I timed it for 15 seconds just to see how low I'd get, and I only got to around 1 row and 1 extra heart. So with the perfect armor, this test is really dookie because it ended up showing absolutely nothing and both the armor sets were fine, so I didn't really see too much of a difference here. I had to know more, so I headed straight into another dungeon, this time Toza using the armor. He is higher catted than me, so the numbers will be different from mine, but I just wanted to double check with another person on how these numbers are actually working. So with the perfect, he was taking 109 damage, and with the Goldor, 162. How is this possible? Shouldn't he be getting that 10% less damage from the withers? It doesn't add up. So our next idea was to mix and match the pieces to try to get that 10% less damage taken from withers with the perfect armor, defense, and EHP. So as you can see here, we start with the boots, and as we start adding more and more of the Goldor pieces, we just take more and more damage. So it had the opposite effect of what we were trying to accomplish with this. It did not work. We wanted to try on other mobs, so we found a Fel, and this test confirmed the same thing as with the Wither. He is taking more damage in the Goldor. 178 damage in the perfect, 244 damage in Goldor. As you can see from the test, Goldor is no longer the king. That crown belongs to Perfect Armor Tier 13. So what do I recommend? Sell your Goldor, invest in Bane of Autoprat 7. I will see you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe. Adios.
He was running for my papa.